Hi, I'm Katie McConaughey from Learn Change. When you start a change program, it's a really good idea to work out where you're going from and where you want to get to. And I do exactly the same with my clients when I'm talking to them about any managing change training that they might need. On my board here, I've got my change diagnostic, and that's a way I help my customers assess the maturity of their change environment before we start doing any training. I'd like to talk through the elements of that. It's a little bit of a sliding scale, and on the left here, things probably okay in each dimension, and on the other side, maybe a few things that need some attention. So portfolio, that's about the shape of your change agenda that you have. Have you got lots of programs going on? Good would be that everyone knows what's in your change portfolio. It's well structured, well governed, and people know what's coming when. Not so good would be projects competing for the same resources and the same funding, and people not really being very sure what's being delivered when. Maturity is all about the people side of change. How much change capability do you have inside your organisation? Are your leaders really good at understanding the vital role they play in communicating change and backing projects and supporting their people with communications that they really believe in? Are managers okay about coaching their people through the change curve? That's not always easy. And do you have change practitioners and project managers that know the importance of taking care of the people side of change? So good on this side would be you've got capability in-house that knows how to do change. Not so good might be that you always have to bring in external consultants, or you just muddle through somehow and change doesn't really land very well. The next element on my change diagnostic is the change environment of your whole organisation. So good would be when change happens, it works really well, you get the benefits you expect, everyone knows what's coming, they're fully bought in, they know what's in it for them. Not so good would be when you get the groans, oh no, not another change, we've tried that before, it never worked. It's about how good is your organisation in the round about managing change and getting the results that you want and making sure people are ready for it when it happens. The next bit is complexity. Now that's not really good or bad. Complex would be lots of processes, different systems, maybe changing people from one job to another, one location to another, or a simple change might be one process, one policy, one department. Now, if you're on the simple end of the spectrum, you probably don't need much help from me. Resistance to change, now that's a big one. Resistance to change will always happen in an organisation, and you need to be ready for it. So good is that in your change plans and your project plans, you're anticipating that there will be resistance to change and you know how you're going to deal with it. Not so good would be, well, we've told them it's coming and just expecting people to get on with it. That generally doesn't work. So resistance to change is a really important factor when you're thinking about how good am I at doing change in my organisation. Urgency is a bit the same. Have you got a compelling reason to change now? Do you need some help to get something over the line? You might actually just have to get on with it, but please take care of the people side of change always, because they're the ones that will make the difference when the project's done. If you've got time to plan, then that's great. I can help you really build your change capability ready for the change as it comes along. The final one really is about the behaviours that go alongside with change. I'm very interested in company culture, and good would be that you had an organisation that takes care of deliberately shaping the culture in an organisation. They're curious, they're not judgmental, they want to get the best out of each individual and their contribution to the results that each company needs to get at the moment. So culture ripples through the whole of my change world and making sure that you're ready for change when it happens. When I do this diagnostic, it doesn't really take very long, but it always throws up some interesting insights for the person who does it with me. At the end of the diagnostic, I'll send you a quick report and I'll make some recommendations about the training modules that will help you most. If you think this could help you, please get in touch through my website, katie@learnchange.co.uk. Thank you.